Hey, what's up, viewers? Here's my beautiful Wilson. How you all doing? Hope you've all had a great over on the world. Now, this is a debate, basically, and a little bit of a talk thing I want to talk about. Because, as you guys know, I'm a huge comic book fan. I love, pardon me, I love the Marvel universe. I absolutely love it. And I love the DC universe too. I love both of those comic book shared universes. And I love everything about them. I love the movies, I love the cinematic universes, I love the characters, I love the video games, I love the TV shows. I love the merchandise, I love everything. The books, the comic books, everything about Marvel and DC. Now this is what you probably didn't know about me. And what maybe only, apart from comic book fans, what most people didn't know. I'm actually a huge fan of also two other comic book shared universes. Now this is only about one of them. The other video will come later will be about the other one. Now, this video is basically me talking about, because a lot of people wanted me to talk about this, because I actually mentioned I'm a fan of it. So people were like, "Oh my god, please talk about that," and I was like, "Okay." And this video is basically about one of the 4 shared comic book universes, and this is about the Image comic book shared universe. Now, people wanted to talk to me about, if it became a cinematic universe on the big screen and the movies and everything, like, what would you do? Okay, this is what I would do. Because, for me, especially, in the other one, I will talk about that a lot more. But, this is what I would do. Basically, obviously, the first thing you definitely do is you reboot Spawn. First thing you definitely do. Reboot Spawn. That's the first thing you do. And first, what you do is you definitely start it off. Obviously, we've seen what Marvel Studios have done with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and, bloody hell, that's so successful and so great. You've got DC, who kicked off their cinematic universe with Man of Steel, which was great. Fox and Sony, with their Marvel movies, are doing cinematic universes now and everything. And also, DC have got a little television cinematic universe going on. We don't know if it's connected to the main cinematic universe or whatever, but we'll find out later, obviously. But, Now, as I said before, reboot Spawn. That's the main thing. Reboot Spawn in the beginning. And obviously do a great movie. That's what everyone intends to do. Do a great movie. Obviously, with the Spawn reboot, do some Easter eggs. Do some Easter eggs, obviously, as usual. Maybe a camo. A little camo, but definitely Easter eggs, mostly. And hit a post-credit scene. Obviously do that. Obviously with Spawn, as we all know, he's so dark, he's so gritty and everything, and his story is so, bloody hell, what a story this character, this comic book superhero has got. Such an amazing story. And if, especially with the technology and everything these days, the technology, the CGI, the motion picture, the action choreography, everything, you can pull off. And comic book movies are getting more and more better because of it. And in the post-credit scene, obviously, obviously you hint to the other movies and stuff like that in the Easter eggs, but, definitely with Spawn. Spawn, obviously, is going to be the main star of the Image cinematic universe. He would be the main star, basically. He would definitely be the main star. And obviously, okay, if you were to ask me, who do I do next? I would release a solo movie. Obviously, Spawn reboot solo movie, yes. Then I would do a Savage Dragon solo movie. Savage Dragon, he's such a badass, he's such a beast. He kind of looks like Hulk, but just, like a dragon, basically. That's the difference. So, I would definitely do a solo movie of him, because, every movie you do would be so different to each other. The Image comic book universe, shared universe, is quite different to DC and Marvel, because it's very, very dark and very gritty and everything. Very dark and very gritty and everything. So compared to DC and everything, where people can be like, well, but DC's dark, but not as dark as the Image universe. But, Savage Dragon, as I said. Then after that, I would do Witchblade. You know, I would do Witchblade having a solo movie. That's good because also you have a female superhero. You know, obviously, you know, because some diversity and everything. You know, and a little bit mixing it basically because you know, basically because you know every movie, and I'll get to it basically. You know, obviously the fourth one would be the next one would be The Darkness. Would be the next one I would do. You know, that's oh, whoa, what a, whew, such a badass that basically that superhero is. Invincible, because this is where basically a light superhero comes in. You know, a superhero of the light, like Superman who can fly and everything. That's where that would come in, and that would be you know unique because you need something like that. And then I would do one more solo movie, and it would be Haunt. Do you want to know why? Because also one, Haunt is a badass, and two, he's like Spider-Man, just the more darker version, and plus he's more white and grey, basically, and he is such a badass and everything. But you know, and then obviously I would do my big assemble crossover movie, and then I would obviously you know put all these characters together in one movie and everything, just like Marvel and everybody else intends to do. As that's the way you do it. And for a team, people will be asking me what team would I go with. Obviously, the main one, you know, the main crossover superhero team, and that would be Guardians of the Globe, pretty much. That's what I would do, and yeah, that would be phase one, basically, of it. And obviously, you know, leave a like and comment for your opinion, subscribe for more videos, and you know, I'm gonna do more and more videos of Image Comics, you know, about Image Comics and everything, and you know, the cinematic universe and things they can do, and solo movies and all that stuff and everything. Because I really, really enjoy Image Comics too. You know, for the last year I've really got into it and everything. The same thing with Valiant Comics too. I'm gonna do that in the next video. But you know, if it became a cinematic universe, and plus to give Marvel and DC and Fox and Sony and everything more competition, that'd be fucking awesome. So guys, you know, I'm going to leave it here, but, you know, leave a like and comment and you know, because I know there's a lot of people that actually do want a cinematic universe to happen for the Image, you know, comic book shared universe. So, guys, say what you feel and everything, and subscribe to this channel. If you're an Image comics fan, subscribe to this channel for more videos. And, bye guys, love you. Remember, you're awesome. Bye guys.